there should be different formations that people could be using. I generally myself use the 4-2-2-2 now. I think that's a good formation. But the 4-2-3-1 is it's a good formation defensively and attacking wise as well. But in the second game, obviously, you'll probably see a lot more people using a 4-1-2-1-2 due to the fact, because obviously, if they're losing the game, they need to get them goals to get back into the game. I mean, I don't know what formation you actually use yourself.
I don't know what I've been using playing a lot of Ultimate Team this year, and I've been using a lot of 3-5-2.
Yep.
Just because you know, you haven't got them fullbacks, but a lot of the sort of play is in and around the sort of the centre of the pitch, playing sort of 1-2 intricate passes,
Yep.
looking for that chip through ball,
Yep.
as opposed to running down the line and crossing all the time. I don't really, you know, actually I don't think we've seen many goals where someone's really exposed the wing, crossed it in, front post, back post, like you would see on current gen,
Yeah.
and score a header from it. Maybe it's happened once, and where we saw the rebound, I think, on one of the goals. But so yeah, I'd like to see maybe a formation that plays down the middle a lot more, and see what one of the top players of today can make into that formation.
As you can see, with both players are going Real Madrid. One's going 4-2-3-1 wide, and the other one just stays into the basic 4-2-3-1. Now, obviously, Real Madrid is probably one of the best teams in this game. Do you believe there's any other teams out there that we could obviously use other than Real Madrid? A lot of people obviously want to see different teams. Not many people just, as soon as the game usually comes up, you go straight to Real Madrid. I mean, would you consider Bayern as a top for that team in this game?
Possibly, but I don't think Mandzukic is that strong on this game. So because I think this game is more about speed and going down the middle a bit more.
Yep.
That's why I think Real Madrid is definitely the only real team you should consider it if you want to compete.
Yep.
With the top guys.
Yeah. And as you can see now, they're getting ready to kick off, and I actually don't know what colours who.
Again, we're not sure who's who at the moment.
But we're kicking off Real Madrid in the blue. And yeah, so 4-2-3-1, both teams, both going on defensive. One's going on actually ultra defensive, so one's actually just holding it, probably just going to play that counter-attacking football. And you can see with Di Maria here, just getting down to the wing and straight down the line to Carvajal. Can he get early cross into the box? And he has. Oh, and it's a great defensive clearance there. Oh, kicking it back to his keeper, and another clearance out there by Casillas.
Yep, no, a little bit risky play there. I know Tass likes to play ultra defensive, so maybe he's playing in the white at the moment. Now with the shot.
Oh, Ronaldo's just running out of defence, and he's got it back, and he's in with Benzema. Can Benzema finish? And Ronaldo, and it's an early goal. It's an early goal. Ronaldo makes it 1-0 inside 4 minutes. And I actually don't know, let's go. But going into that, you know, early goals are very, very, very vital. You know, now whoever did score that will be very, very happy of what they have done. Getting that goal was very early in terms of that. So it's a defensive game now. It's a defensive game, or they can go and get some more goals. But as you can see, Gareth Bale down here on the left-hand side. What can he actually do? He's actually got nobody inside, so he's probably going to get down the line and try to get into the box straight away. As he does, he's holding up the play, waiting for Ronaldo to make that move. And it's a weak cross, to be honest. It's a weak cross. But Di Maria comes out, breaking out here. And it's going to be very tight inside the middle. Obviously, it was in the 4-2-3-1. It's going to be very. It's a formation that cuts out the middle quite a lot. So it's going to be very, 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 very defensive in terms of the middle. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, no, this game could actually turn really defensive now, because whoever is playing White Madrid went ultra defensive to start off with, and they've got that early goal just from that sort of knockdown, shot, rebound combo. Oh,
yeah, and as we do get Tass does score, so great early goal there for Tass. Obviously give himself some confidence.
Yeah, no, Tass just moved to defensive there. A little bit confusing why he'd do that. Why he'd start off to the defensive and get the goal, and then move to slightly more attacking formation. But no, Tass is definitely seeing a lot more of the ball, and now we see Contral move, chip through ball inside. Kanzabi get it inside again with the chip through ball, but good defending by Danny there, and he'll bring it out in the back four.
Like I said, we haven't seen much of Danny. We don't really know much about Danny, but I know that apparently his style of play is very different to everybody else's, apparently, from what I've heard. So I'm quite excited to see what Danny brings to this game, because obviously I know how Tass plays is very, like we said, we know how Tass plays is very skillful, and in terms of he likes to do a lot of tricks. But we're not really seeing much of Danny at this moment in time. Tass is just keeping possession, holding onto the ball, and there you go. There's the tricks that you're doing there with Di Maria, just finding the players to make the space. Getting down the line here with Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's a great ball being behind, but Marcelo just outstrengths Di Maria. And it's a clearance there from Casillas. And Danny breaks it. Can he do a good counter-attack it? Nope. And like I said in the middle, it's just going to cut each other out totally.
Yeah, no, again, it broke down. I think we're going to see a lot of that, to be honest.
Yep.
Tass is a really patient player. You aren't going to see him counter-attack too much.
Yeah.
It will be a lot of this, sort of coming out wide, being really patient.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't sort of normally beat his opponents like by 5-6 goals. Normally, he gets that 1-0, 2-0.
And then
surety
holds
and then holds.
His defensive work is really good as well. He will just hold on to it. You know, he will hold on to the ball for as long as he can until he obviously finds a great opportunity for him to actually get a goal. So you'll see that a lot from him. You'll see Tass with a lot of the possession, and you'll see Danny chasing the ball quite a bit. Obviously, we haven't seen much of Danny yet, but obviously we will see some attacking play from him. And he just cuts that Tass there, and Modric can start a play moving forward into Benzema.
Yeah, no, for Danny, actually, Tass is a really hard opponent. Especially if you're quite new to the scene, and you're trying to express yourself. You haven't really played too many top players, and you're not sure on how to sort of approach different kind of styles. Because when someone does play like Tass does, really patient, keeping the ball, you can get frustrated.
Yeah, it's very. I hate people that plays slow. I mean, but that's a great cross into the back post there, and there's a great save there by Casillas. And now I can see Danny bombing down the line here with Di Maria. Can he gain any sort of attack? But no, he just holds onto the play. He's just waiting for his players to make in the right position. He's got nobody in the middle for him. He actually got nobody. And Tass will just stand there and say, you know what, you can try to get past me as much as you can, but I'm just going to stand my ground and you have none of it. Yeah,
no, that's quite worrying for Danny actually. You know, Tass had all his men behind the ball there, and Danny couldn't even get past his, Tass's attackers. So Danny's just got to try and be patient here. You know, we've got so long to go anyway.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, guys, this is based over 2 legs as well. So obviously, if Tass does win this first leg, then there's another leg for Danny to obviously get back into this game as well. So it's not all over in the first game straight away. It's a great cross into the box. Oh.
Yeah, it was a nice move by Danny actually,
yeah.
Sort of to expose that wing play, and a good cross into the box, but just a little bit unlucky there. And Casillas with a hesitant clearance.
Yeah, he didn't know. And it was a great over the top free ball. Just a bit too much power there for now to latch onto, and Danny will start building from the back again into his right back Carvajal, and he will just try to get that width, get down the line, and you'll see that's a lot from both players here. We're getting down the line quite a lot, and obviously trying to get the ball whipped into the box, because heading is a big key factor in FIFA 14 if you don't know that already, guys. And it's a goal kick for Danny.
Yeah, no, again, Danny losing the ball in his own half by Tass's pressure. Danny just needs to be a lot calmer again. Tass has had, what, 3 throw-ins here now.
Yep.
And Danny just can't keep the ball really, and he needs to keep composed. Actually, people talk about it in any sort of game genre that you play, about experience and how much playing in games like this helps. You know, Tass has played in a lot more I-Series. He'll be, a lot more used to this kind of situation where the cameras are on him.
Yeah.
Do you think that might be playing a part with Danny?
Probably, but obviously I know back in obviously where Danny's from France, so there's probably a couple events that there's obviously been cameras around him. But yeah, experience is a big thing in terms of FIFA. And actually Tass is here, and he could have made it 2-0 there. But yeah, like I said, sorry, but yeah, experience is obviously a key factor in any game genre. So if you've got that experience, you know what to do in the crunch moments, in vital moments. Obviously, getting into the 80th minute onwards, you need to be on your game. And that's like, he just hit
crossbar,
hit the bar, and
another
rebound. And it was a rebound. And there's another header from Ronaldo, and Tass makes this 2-0 inside 42 minutes. I mean, Danny has to bring something out of the game now. He has to bring something to his game, because he's losing the ball in vital areas where he shouldn't be, and he hasn't really gained that many attacks. But Tass is loving it at the moment, 2-0 up in the first leg. Yeah, no,
Tass will be really pleased with this. He's kind of played the perfect game so far in terms of, so that's the kind of things he's looking for when he's attacking. That real real patient approach play. Danny draw defenders out. He got the good. He actually had a good chance from the long range shot.
Yep.
Now Danny trying to break through, chip through inside. Nice little header inside, actually.
Little inside from Modric, and he's still got the ball on the edge of the box, but nothing comes to it. And Tass, and it's amazing to see how many players Tass has got behind the ball, and he just break forward as well. Tass's defensive game is definitely on point today. He's bringing his aim game. Danny's just lackluster a little bit. He's just not bringing what we expected from him off the table. But then again, it is the first game. The nerves will be jingling a little bit. So obviously we'll hope to see more in the second leg or in the second half. As you can see there, half time.
7-6 shots on goal. Danny has no shots, not even off target, on target, and yeah, it's a complete domination here from Tass.
Going into the second half here, we've got Tass with the ball with Benzema and just cut him out there in the middle. And Danny has to go for it here. Demira into Ronaldo.
Looking for that chip through ball, but it didn't really come. But again, because Tass has so many defenders back, playing a solid defensive game, it's going to be really hard for him to get them counter-attacks.
Obviously, an experienced person like yourself, when would you say it's the best time to be using ultra defensive, or do you use ultra defensive at all?
Not in this game actually. I think why you'd use ultra defensive on the previous games is because the fullbacks get really high when you do attack. I don't think that happens as much in this game. And actually, one of the biggest problems is getting people forward. I find. I
tend to stay myself and balance myself at the same time. Same. I mean, if I take the lead, then obviously I'll take myself into defensive. But that's the way I understand balancing. So it's a ball down the line here, and it's a point to the box.
Tass again. He had so many options there. Back post in the centre and could have played inside.
Dan here breaking out with Gareth Bale. He needs people in attacking. He's got Ronaldo, but he's going to be muscled out. He's got like 3 players around him every time he tries to get that ball over to the top. And Di Maria here, can he just put Modric through? No, he's not going to use those option. Referee's not going to call it for a free kick. I would have called that for a free kick, but obviously he's not called it. And Danny's just going to keep the ball here. He's just going to keep possession. Obviously, try to build something up. He needs to get 2 goals at least to even draw this game. Obviously, of course, but Tass is just shutting him out. He's not giving him no option. Every little bit of space that Danny does find, Tass is just cutting out every single part. And Danny will start again with Benzema.
Yeah, no, Danny's trying to force it a lot more now, and he's going to find it really hard if he's taking them kind of risks when Tass has so many players back. And again, Tass, can he...
He's in with Ronaldo, and he's going to out-muscle Marcelo, but no. Pepe just managed to get back and say, you know what, no, you're not getting another goal. But Tass is breaking it here on the right-hand side with Di Maria. He's just holding, he's waiting for, I think he was waiting for Carvajal to do the overlapping run. He was definitely waiting for his right back to the overlapping run.
But no, Danny has it again, but again, just loses it. He needs to be more patient here, simple as that.
Do you generally think it's because this is an Xbox One? Obviously, some people don't have the Xbox One yet already, so getting used to the controllers could be a key factor. Would you say that as a key factor?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't spoke to the French guys. Oh, a great pass there from Tass. Great goal.
Oh, he's hit the post. And I thought that was sure to be 3-0 there, and he done such great work to cut the defense open. And I thought he was going to finish with Ronaldo, but he said no, I'm just going to pass it, get the easy goal, and I managed to hit the post. Sometimes, you know, and this is what happens with FIFA. If you don't take your chances, you can get punished. But obviously, Tass is in a comfortable position here. But Danny with Ronaldo, and Sergio Ramos just out-muscles him, and Tass obviously gets a free kick. Great defensive work there from Tass. Great defensive work there from Tass whatsoever.
Yeah, and I thought that was a good chance for Danny. It opened up for him. But sort of going back to that Tass chance, it was the perfect move. I even called the goal there. You know, it seemed like such a simple finish, but yeah, he could well regret it. But to be fair, Tass will be still very happy.
Remember, guys, this is the 3rd round of the Gfinity FIFA tournament here. It's the best of the 8 players here, so we only have 8 players, 8 of the very best, shall we say. This is the 3rd round, and Tass is winning 2-0 versus Epsilon. Danny, we're in the 68th minute in the first leg, so there is another leg to be played, guys, so you're going to see more end-to-end stuff here. But Tass just bombing down the line, out-muscled Marcelo, and he's got an option inside the box. He's going to use Ronaldo, and Kadira just puts it out for a corner. Corners are very, very vital in this game. If you've seen, there's a lot of headers been scored, and if Tass gets this right, he can score one. He's actually going for the short option.
Yeah, no, to be fair, the game's still new, so...
And actually, that is the short option in terms of a corner is actually quite good, because if you pass it and then just get the ball into the box, I mean, I do it quite a bit, and it actually works out well for myself. Obviously, not always the time always going to work, but Ronaldo here,
just hurries it a little bit, shot a little bit too early.
If he just waited for the ball to maybe just wait for the ball to bounce one more time, it would have been a great opportunity. But it was unlucky their chance for Danny, and you can see a little bit more attacking motivation there from Danny whatsoever. And Tass is just holding that. I think he's just going to hold out for this 2-0. I don't think he's probably going to go for any more goals. I think he'll just hold out. We're into the 72nd minute here in the first leg, so you never know.
Yeah, no, that's how I thought it would play out. But in the last sort of 10 minutes, we've actually seen 2 real open plays from both players.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is quite surprising to see Tass really going for it. Maybe he sees a chance to tie it up already in this first game. If he gets another goal now, 3-0 is such a big deficit to get back.
Big deficit.
Again, Tass playing nice and patient, not making any sort of mistakes. So
and he's really good at doing this. He's really good at holding the ball and just holding the onto the ball. And look, he gets a throw from this, and he's in the perfect position.
Yeah, no, Tass will be enjoying himself right now and just sort of taking it nice and easy. And Danny, I would have thought, he's got through now with the throwing.
And And it was a great play there from Tass. And that all come from just holding the ball into the corner, getting a throw in, and then getting the ball into the box. But Danny's here breaking with Di Maria. He's got 3 players ahead of him. He's just slowing Danny's play quite a bit. And he's he's over the top into Bal. Can he have a shot? Keeper save, great save by the keeper. No rebounds, and Tass will just play out from the back here. Calm and collected. He's got loads of people and loads of players in space.
Yeah, no, it looked like Danny was going to have a real good counter attack there, but you know, give Tass 2-3 seconds to get all his defenders back, and then it gets locked up.
Exactly that. And obviously, what would you say the best option for Danny to do now? Would he go 4-1-2-1-2, or just wait and hold out until accept defeat and then go into the second leg more attacking? What would you do if you was in this position?
I guess because you can still score a lot of goals in one whole game. So there's still plenty of time left. If he feels comfortable playing 4-2-3-1, then stick with it for the time being.
Yep.
And he's actually been playing a lot better this second half. He's been doing a lot more of them chip through balls to the wingers and getting behind Tass's defence.
Yeah, he's getting in behind a lot more than he was in the first half, which is good. But Tass here is down the line with Benzema. And this is where he wants the ball. He wants the ball in Danny's area. He's comfortable. It's an 86th minute here, so he's only got to hold on for a couple more minutes FIFA time, should we say. And the first leg should be in his half, but don't write off Danny yet. Danny can get maybe a consolation goal, and that will be helpful for him in terms of the second leg. So you never know, anything can happen here. And Ronaldo, he's just crowded out.
Offside, maybe?
Offside, yeah, it was offside. Have you seen it when Danny turned with Ronaldo? Tass had 4 people surrounding him.
Yeah.
Like, where are you gonna go?
Yeah,
what are you gonna do now?
I think that's exactly how Tass is going to play. It's simple for him now. He will not change his game style at all. And I even when I've played Tass, when I go 1-0 down, I just think, wow, what do I do now?
Yeah. Because your options are so limited. Your options are so limited in terms of attacking. You don't know what to do.
So yeah, it's really dangerous to give someone who plays this way, plays really patiently, the first goal. And yeah, Danny's going to have to really claw it back now and play some of his best FIFA to stay in this tournament.
And we're going into extra stoppage time here, 2-minute stoppage time. I can really say Tass has won this quite comfortably, honestly, in my honest opinion. He's just going to hold on to the ball, and the referee should be blowing anytime soon, and that would all be she wrote. But going into the second leg, Danny knows what type of gameplay Tass. Oh, it's a great chance. Tass can make it. No. Obviously, Danny would know now that getting an early goal would be vital, and Tass would have to come out and play a little bit more. I think getting an early goal is vital. And there you go. It was 2-0 there. Tass winning the first leg 2-0, and they're going to be saying the same teams. Nothing's changing. Straight in.
Yep, straight in. I don't know, mate. I guess it's only 2-0. So, and Danny did play a lot better, definitely in that second half.
Yep.
And I don't think the game's going to really change at all. Like I've said, before, it will be up to Danny to really force the issue to Tass, and just try and get that goal and just make Tass a little bit more nervous, maybe. But a third goal, I think, would just shut the game off.
So this is the second leg between Epsilon Danny and Tass. Tass winning the first game 2-0, and we're here live at the Gfinity Championship FIFA tournament. Where the prize pot is actually 2,500. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
But no, I was talking about the match. It was a great turn there by Danny. Real good scoop turn, cut inside, and I've seen a lot of long-range shots like that where you get straight parallel with the goal. One of the corners of the goal, and it just sort of rifles in.
Rockets in. Remember, you're getting a good position, Ronaldo, and his right foot. It's more time. He's going to go into the back of the net.
A nice little intricate pass there by Benzema. Can he get the rebound? But no. Tass looking to clear it, and actually Danny has two good chances.
He's gone for it his second leg. He knows that he needs to get two goals, probably as soon as possible, and then obviously try to go for the third. But you're seeing a lot more attacking intent from Danny now compared to the first leg, but Tass is just closing them out. Oh, but he's in position here with Marcelo. Can he get a ball into the box? And Ronaldo's just waiting for that ball, and it's a ball into the box, and it's Ronaldo, and it's one. And there you go. And that will be a very confidence booster for Danny. A big confidence booster. Danny just needs to keep playing his game. He's attacking content. And what will Tass bring now?
Yeah, no, that's a big game changer. And to be fair, the first 10 minutes has all been Danny. I'm not sure what's happened. Nothing's changed. No formations or anything. And now it's 2-1 on the aggregate score. And yeah, we'll see what Danny can do. Maybe he's sort of taking his time and sort of to really come into himself a little bit more.
Yeah.
And maybe now we're seeing what Epsilon Danny is all about.
Do you think Tass just maybe got a bit laid back and thought, you know what, I'm kind of in a comfortable position. I'm not gonna. Obviously, he's still gonna try, but just didn't really go for it as much as he did in the first game. He went all gun ho in terms of attacking wise. He's kind of really laid back here, but he is actually building an attack here with Benzema. He's got Ronaldo just breaking through the middle, but he's just gonna hold on to it. Yeah, that's a great ball into Di Maria. Can he have a shot? It was actually blocked by Ronaldo, I believe.
I think so. Yeah, no, he was unlucky there. It was a nice little through ball pass inside. Nice sort of patient approach again. But no, I'm not really sure if Tass needs to change anything or not. I think he missed his opportunity in the first half to really take the game to Danny when he was struggling.
Yeah.
But again, Tass, nice through ball inside. Can he hit the line and get that cross in? Ooh.
He didn't really have that many people in the box. He only had Ronaldo, and he needed more numbers in the box. But Danny here is breaking out here with a counter attack, and this is different. This is a lot more better than what we've seen from Danny. Danny wasn't doing this as much in the first game, but he's up for it this now. He's put the first game behind him. He said, you know what, I'm going to go out and get these goals and try to get this win. And you're seeing a lot of different games from Danny, and this is what people are talking about in terms of Danny, in terms of his attacking ways, and he's going for it. He's a lot more skillful, and he's getting down the line here with Carvajal. A great ball down the line into Di Maria. Can he get that cross? And he just shrugged off.
He actually could have just gone down the line and crossed it maybe there.
Yeah,
but
he tried to come in. He tried to come in on Di Maria's favourite foot, and it's a cross into the box. Casillas just catches that comfortably.
Yeah, no, Danny definitely playing a lot more just sharper and quicker, really.
Yeah.
Not sort of. Maybe he was sort of
nervous in the first game.
Yeah, possibly. Or maybe trying to play a little bit more how Tass was playing, because now his style has completely gone sort of opposite ends, really. Where Danny's playing really quick, short fire passes. Oh, nearly gets through with the chip through ball there. And again, sort of Danny pressing, still has the chance, and maybe actually he's changing his speeds up. Whenever Tass is back now, he's being patient, and then when the counter attack is going quick. So that's sort of the perfect game style, really.
Yeah, exactly that. And Tass is here breaking down the line. He's offside. Is that Ronaldo offside? Yeah, Ronaldo's offside. Just played a bit too early. Could have been a bit more patient around down the line with Gareth Bale. But Tass here with a short pass into Carvajal down the line, and he's using the width a lot more. He's using the width line. He's favouring Di Maria at this moment in time. He knows that obviously Di Maria is a great player in this game as well. And it's a great ball into the box. Just one of them.
Yeah, I think is that Di Maria's weak foot?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it. But no, let's see what Tass can do now. He's only had really sort of 2 chances created this half. Goes down the line with Ronaldo.
Possession-wise, Danny would definitely be up on possession, because he's kept the ball very well, and that's a bit he was lacking in the first leg. He was lacking the passes. He was losing the ball in vital areas, but now he's up to the game. Ronaldo's actually in with a fake shot. Oh, he just tried to do it with a skill dribble, but he's got
through as well.
Almost muscled his way through there to get himself onto goal. And Tass is just keeping the ball, and he's
good pressing there by Danny
very
again.
Good pressing, very good pressing. And he's got the ball, get the ball into the box. Just a little bit more power in that header, and
Yeah, I think the near post headers are hard in this game.
They're a lot harder, especially if you're in a static position as well. But yeah, Danny's up for it now. He's actually bringing this heat. He wants this. He knows he doesn't want to go out early, and Tass really needs to. I know obviously it's 2-1. Is it 2-1 on game?
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1. But Tass is still in a good position. But you'd always go over the top through balls. Over the top through balls are so.
And actually, this could pay off. I think Ronaldo's going to get there. Back post is on. Oh, tries for that inside.
Yeah, he tried to just pass it along the ground. I think it would have been better if the ball was just in the air, flighted at a great pace. Would have been in. But Tass is here, bombing down the line with Di Maria. It's gone past Marcelo. Sergio Ramos is catching, but he ain't. It's just muscled him ease.
I think he gave the free kick. Yeah.
Yep, he's giving a free kick, and a free kick in a very, very good position here. Get this with Di Maria, get that in between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box, and trouble the keeper. This could be a very, very good thing. Gareth Bale whipping the ball into the box. There's a little clip.
Ronaldo with a chance in the goal.
And there you go, Tass with a good free kick. And that is a very, very good position to be getting a free kick. And Ronaldo with a great header. So it's 1-1 here in the first half and the second leg. 43 minutes gone. And,
Yeah, no, Tass has regained that sort of 2-goal advantage, just before half-time. And, Danny's really got to go for it now.
For all Danny's hard work, he could have maybe nicked another goal. But Tass has just held his game, and he's back in this. You know, he's in another he's in a comfortable. It's a great box in the box, and it's wow,
yeah,
wow.
Unlucky there, to be fair. You would expect normally a keeper to get that.
To catch that, but you know the keepers are so inconsistent on this game. But you know, Danny will be happy with himself there, getting himself back into it, and it's 2-1 to Danny going into the second half.
Yeah, no, Danny took the chance there. You know, there's a lot to be said, to be fair, just to stick the ball in the box and take a chance.
Yep.
And you know that's really helped him. I wasn't expecting him to get back that quickly, but now you know the deficit is only 1 goal again, and Danny's actually been playing the better football, or better FIFA.
Yeah.
In this game.
But Tass is in behind here. He's getting behind the defence with Gareth Bale. He's just waiting for that cross, and Benzema's there. Oh,
I thought Benzema was just going to rise.
Yeah, rise.
I think it was Marcelo there.
And that would be the vital point, you know, as in Marcelo, his height, he lacks in height. So any striker like obviously Ronaldo or Benzema gets him behind, and behind him, he's just going to tower over Marcelo. But Marcelo did well there to clear his header, and Danny. I'm sorry, that's Tass. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Danny just tried that through ball over the top there, nearly got through, but now Tass, good through ball, but again, good defense, good covering. Yeah. Great
covering there, and Tass is actually bringing this out now. The second half, he's a lot more attacking, he's a lot more fluent in his passes. But Danny here, great through ball into Ronaldo, and Ronaldo just got outstripped. And it's another free kick in another vital position. This was the same position that Tass scored.
Yeah, no, and can Danny provide the same cross and the same header maybe and the same goal? Oh, nearly a picture copy there.
And he's actually got a corner. Great pressure there from Danny, and he's actually got a corner out of it.
Yeah, no, corners were very vital in the first game at least. Can they return? Maybe the French know a secret that we don't.
I mean, a corner's a corner, to be honest. Just getting the ball into the box and hoping for the best. It's just a gamble. So, but he's keeping the ball well here with Gareth Bale. Danny, he's waiting for that. He's waiting for that little open space so he can just get down the line on his left. Tass just read it well. He's just defended his head, stood his ground, and he weren't going to let it off. And Tass is just going to break out here with Ronaldo hitting down the line, and he's got
he's got a
thrown in a very good position. So in terms of what do you think Danny should do now in terms of his playing style? What would you recommend that he should obviously do? He's only on the 57th minute, but obviously if it stays like this, he needs another goal. And in terms of an experienced player like yourself, what would you probably suggest?
Because Tass isn't playing the possession football as well as he was in the first half, I'd actually be inclined maybe to leave it a little while before going all out attack.
Yep.
If Tass really another good chance there for Danny, but Tass clears it again. And Tass with the counter-attack again, but you know, it depends a lot on Tass really, what he's going to do. If he was keeping a lot of the possession, I would go attacking early, knowing I'd only have 2 or 3 attacks.
Yeah.
You know, left maybe in sort of 30 minutes of gameplay. So yeah, I'd maybe leave it 10 more minutes and then go all out attack.
Definitely, I definitely agree with that. And Tass here just holding on to the ball, he's holding on for a throw-in. And he's just going to build up slowly from the back, and we haven't really seen, like you said, we haven't really seen Tass with that possession play like he did in the first leg. He kept the ball very well, and the stats were like what 7 shots, none to Danny. But he's got the ball down the line here with Di Maria, and he actually have no one supporting him. And can he muscle his way back into it? No.
Yeah, no, Tass just hasn't got that support attacking wise. He's not sure sort of what's happened really. He was playing, you know, almost a perfect game in the first game. And this second game has completely changed for him. We're not seeing that possession. Maybe Danny has the most possession. And
both of them are cutting each other. Both are cutting each other right in terms of passes. Playing maybe try through the middle. They're just cutting out the passes either way. They're kind of reading each other now, so it's like they both know how each other's playing. And it's a lot more tighter in the second leg than it was in the first leg. And Danny's actually brought that attacking fire. He needs to get another goal to obviously to level this game out. But he's actually winning 2-1. But he needs another goal to make it. Is that 3-3?
Yeah, it will be 3-3. Yeah,
exactly that. So it's just a free kick. Is that in Danny's? Yeah, free kick in Tass's favour. Sorry.
But yeah, no, it makes it real interesting in the last 20 minutes now. We actually haven't had a well, apart from last game, Tass now through, got that chance at back post. Oh, wow, you see so many times.
He's Ronaldo tried to volley it. He could have just jumped.
Yeah, no, you see so many times that cross and that header go in. But this time not for Tass, and Danny lives to see another day, and still has a chance if he can counter. But
for the short. Just took a bit too long. Tried to get the ball into the box. He's waiting for that perfect position to cross it in. But you know, I don't think he's going to go short again.
No, but I thought maybe smart play by Tass. You know, 20 minutes if you can keep possession as well. It isn't a long time in FIFA.
Yep.
So that extra 5 minutes will help. But Danny now trying to get that counter attack going. Tass does have a lot of defenders back. Bell moving it forward. The through ball. I thought the through ball was on out wide actually. Maybe that's what he's going for. Drops down. What a through ball!
It's a great through ball. Can he get a goal from this? Oh, it's like he tried to. Did he pass that? Tried to pass it back in. Yeah. Maybe he just had a shot. Maybe just got Di Maria to swing his right foot at it, and you would probably. You never know. You never know if anything could happen. But that's a great ball. Here. And Gareth Bale, can he make it?
Oh, it's going to take
a
great
save. Yeah, it's a great save there by Casillas.
Yeah.
Maybe could have dinked the keeper, but
possibly
it was like a 50-50. He just had to gamble. Just had to stick a leg at it. But Casillas done well here. And Tass is just going to hold on to the ball and a great over the top through ball into Di Maria. Sergio Ramos is such a beast on this game. He's so strong on this game.
But yeah, that was a massive chance for Danny.
Massive chance.
You know, and that's all he needs, just to force extra time here and give himself a chance to get through to the semi-finals.
Tass holding onto the ball here. We've got a throw in the 79th minute, and this is the second leg between Epsilon, Danny, and Tass at live here at the Gfinity FIFA 14 tournament. Sorry, and this is going to be this is our third game, and
Tass now has a good chance, but just runs out of play. Actually, it was a shame that the player in the middle there didn't run into the box.
Yeah.
He didn't really have an option there. Back post was kind of covered. Now Danny, can he sort of get this final chance? But Tass breaks it down. Oh no, good pressure from Danny, but it's all a bit messy now in the centre.
Tass is, for the last 10-15 minutes or so, Tass has held on to the ball a little bit more. He's dictating the game to how he wants it to be. That big chance from Epsilon Danny with Di Maria. It was two big chances actually. Sorry, it was two big chances. He just unluckily couldn't take them. But Tass is great over the top through ball into Ronaldo. And over the top through balls is a very key thing in this game as well. Not as used as much in previous FIFAs, but this FIFA seems to be like the way forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you can do it from anywhere really. You know.
Yeah, and
we saw Danny earlier doing it from his centre back right to Ronaldo and having a good chance on goal. Really any sort of pass to create chances of chip through. Well, we might see one here, but no. Tass running down the line, tries to cut in, but Danny clears it out. And can he get that final chance? He hasn't really been able, in the last 10 minutes at least, hasn't been able to really get an open chance.
Yeah, it's 88th minute here, guys, and Danny, even though Danny's been in 2-1, he will go out because Tass won 2-0 in the first game, and he's obviously scored in this game as well tonight, so that would make it 3-2 on goal. Sorry. So Danny he's got a couple minutes left. He needs to get a goal just to level out this game, and obviously try to get himself back into this. You know, I mean, he's done really well in the first half. He's been a bit quiet in the second half. Tass is more controlled in terms of the game, possession-wise, keeping the ball as long as he wants, and that's what Tass needs to do now. Just hold on to the ball. To be honest, you know, he doesn't need to be doing anything stupid, giving him any sloppy passes or giving himself a reason for Danny to actually score. And
that's a shame there for Danny. I thought he was just going to run down the line, get a safe crossing.
Yeah.
He's giving it away to Tass, and Tass could sit out from here. Only 4 minutes of injury time left. Danny probably only has one attack left.
But we did see, obviously, before it went into half-time, they had two opportunities, and both players took their chances and both scored. So you never know. Stoppage time. Yeah, he's going to play for the foul. No, he doesn't. I thought he was going to play for the foul.
Yeah, no, I wasn't surprised. He could have taken that, just put it, launched in the corner.
Wasted a bit of time. And there you go.
Yeah. Tass qualifies.
Tass qualifies into the next round, and it beats Epsilon Danny 3 goals to 2 over the 2 legs, and there you go. Congratulations to Tass.
Yeah, no, you know, that was a great game to be fair. Tass really dominated the first game. Second game, Danny came into it a lot more.
Yeah.
Especially in the first half, played really well. I know Tass sets up his semi-final spot. Now we have Tass. And the first semi-final is Shorzy versus Epsilon Vince.
Yep.
So yeah, Tass will now await the winner of how do you pronounce his name?
Agaro, Rosamaya, and Lionel.
That's the one.
But guys, thank you very much. We're gonna head that over to a short break, and we'll be back with you soon.